Here's another altered file folder journal I created. This one's a manila file folder. It's done in a traveler's notebook style. The manila folder has been dyed with shoe polish that has some black acrylic paint added to it, and it gives this amazing look to it, the color. It measures 8.5 by almost 4.5. I'd say 4.5. It has a 1/2 inch spine, but as you can see, it's almost an inch wide, 3/4 of an inch with all the stuff. I've made it so you can remove this journey tag out of the book plate so that you can place whatever you wish there. This is Tim Holtz journaling card that I've used book corners to make like a photo frame that I've used glossy accents to glue on, stamped behind it, and this could be removed and a picture of your choice or another card or something can be placed in there. These were, I think, Tim Holtz industrial brads, and this is some 18 something, it was 1850 something, I think, steam engine book. I've used a lot of Bohemian Crafters printables. There's a little belly band here, a vellum belly band, and a little tag in there. Some more just collage work with some papers. I had some more of that vintage steam engine paper. There's a postcard in this pocket. There's a pocket here, and there's a postcard, and I printed out this general ledger on smaller size, stamped on it and edged it. Over here you got a flip tab holding down this little pocket that also has, this is an altered business card that I've covered. I found some business cards. And that flips down for just a little journal in the area. And a little quote. Don't look at your feet to see if you are doing it right, just dance. Over here's a what's left after you die cut the negative or the scrap part, and I've created a little pocket with some acetate and put some little pieces of ephemera in there. This is another flip tab, and it also, this is used as a tuck for this piece, and it flips down, and there's some journaling spots that have been stamped on. That also flips open, exposing 2 tickets that have little pieces of ephemera in them. So just a little secret area behind here is a large tag. I've used a vintage printable check that I've stamped on and line stamped, number stamped. Over here is another flip, and in this photo booth die, I guess it's called. I'm not certain. There's 2 Tim Holtz tickets and a Tim Holtz stamp. This flips down, and there's a poem that came from a bird book I had also from the 1800s. It's To a Waterfowl, William Cullen Bryant. And this was made into a pocket over here too, with just a little, I used the Rust Effects patina on this die cut. This opens up, and then here's another large tag, another one of those checks that have also been printed and stamped on the back. Excuse me. Over here, I've created a flip. There's a Tim Holtz quote tags, Tim Holtz stamps, Tim Holtz rub-ons, and that flips up. It's held with a magnet there. And I put 2 pieces of Tim Holtz tickets and another piece of his stamping on a piece of his paper, I think it was. Some quotes. This I created with that, also with that die cut, the negative, made a window with it. And this little girl was underneath some acetate, and I just love her. And I've used some piano roll paper to do some line stamping on the back. Some more of that Craft Tech. I've used some Craft Tech in here. It gives it that leather bound look. This flips down. For another pocket over here with some vellum in the window, and another tag. And this is one of my handmade faux metal tags. I think that was a Tracy Fox numbers that I've just hung there. And that's also got some stamping, line stamping on the back. And this all closes up with that magnet under there. The journal is some of Bohemian Crafton's office papers, which I adore, printed on premium presentation paper. There's 14 pages, 28 sides, if I counted right. It's removable. I've sewn it up with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Over here is a little flip up, just for some extra journaling area. And that also creates a little pocket for this little tag most of the tags have been stitched around, or in the top pocket has two of those altered business cards and a tag with just a little label hanging down. This opens up to a little booklet, a little raggedy booklet that tucks into this little belly band. And it's just various papers that I've used the tearing ruler on the edge to give it that aged look. And those just tuck in there. In here is I've created 2 flaps. This vintage ribbon or cording has a magnet underneath this file folder or envelope, clasp envelope. I took the little metal piece off and used it, and there's 2 magnets in there that hold this closed. On the Craft Tech, there's 2 more magnets under there. I've embroidery thread, did some X stitching around the edges of these 2 flaps. Another Tim Holtz coat tag. This opens up to this is put inside of here. Another one of those altered business cards, and that flips up. I created a pocket up the top in here with this tag in there. This is that vintage bird book. I have the paper in the back and some of that vintage steam engine book. There's 2 tags in here. And there's 1 in the back. Nope, 2 in the back, sorry. Those beautiful birds from a vintage thread ad and other printables I did. Most have been stamped and stenciled on the backs. Interesting places to journal in. In here I've created another one of these little flip ups so you can journal in there. And there's a tag. And there's 3 pieces or 2 pieces of those business cards that have been altered. And it all fits together. On the back, I've just put a quote tag, I think from Eva, also the Bohemian Crafter, and just some collage work with that vintage paper. Not certain if I measured this. I think I did, but yes, I did, but just in case. 4.5. 8 3/8 in the 1/2 inch spine. Thank you for looking and have a great day.